Hi everyone. This video that is following is an excerpt from my Circle of Being groups, and it was focused on investigating and knowing and dissolving and releasing some aspect of our ego that is connected to judgment. That's a layer of the imaginary self that's quite thick, many layers of judging others, comparing ourselves with others, and judging ourselves. These are very pernicious and a big leak of energy for those of us who are interested in waking up, cleaning up, growing up. And it's really important to bring awareness to this aspect of our false self, which is like, it's totally delusional. All of these comparisons and all of this judgment is totally useless. It is totally wasting our energy and wasting our days and being caught into some false show, missing the actual real show. So just want to have this short introduction, and this process is it's a process where there are two parts. We first drop into a state of being more aware, relaxing the associations, allowing the mind to quiet, tuning into a sense of your own presence. That's the place from which we want to investigate these subconscious things, yeah? And so first 10-12 minutes is connected to going to the right place of investigation, and then I'm evoking with my words, I'm evoking different aspects of our false personality, of our ego. So I recommend just go with it and notice whatever arises. The healing or the transformation is to simply be honest with ourselves and be honest about what we see, and just bring this quality of just wise, loving presence to all of these subconscious things. And we are trying to go underneath the judgment itself and see what is underneath there. Often there's this principle of the shadow. Yeah, we have something in ourselves that we don't like, we don't want to have, we hide from ourselves, we deny, we are upset about it. And then this push in our shadow. But lo and behold, we are going to see all kind of people in our life that have some of that quality, towards which we have judgment, rejection, withhold. Yeah, so behind some of our judgments, there is a sense of shadow material. Behind some of our judgment is some kind of past playing out. Some people or some behavior reminds me of some other people in our life that are charged. So this process is simply a way to bring awareness to it, see through it, investigate, loosen up, and also have a chance to recontextualize this stuff in a new way and decide for yourself to perhaps use this mechanism that makes us fall asleep and identified. Use this mechanism as it arises to wake ourselves up. Use it as an alarm clock to be more aware. And remember that whatever judges is always lower than that which is being judged. So enjoy. So let's roll with this, and as Gurji would say, relax your body. Yeah, there's nothing the body needs to do here, so minimum amount of effort, enjoying sitting. We can all start by inwardly saying 3 times slowly, I am. These are words, they are pointing to something. And allowing the mind to be completely empty. Just being present to the present experience. Collecting ourselves, as Gurdjieff would say. The mind is here, the emotional body is here, the physical body is here. So being present to the totality of the now, without slipping into daydreaming, and fully welcoming of the body, and alert like a cat too for the external world. When Gurdjieff said that the I is weak, it's this I is this presence which is hearing and sensing the body. It's weak in a sense that it allows itself to be robbed and to keep willingly. Our currency goes into the past or future. Our attention goes in the past or future. Don't exist. It's weakened by resisting whatever we are feeling, or by trying to mentalize, solve whatever we are feeling. Sense as if this I am is like an invisible, borderless sphere surrounding the physical body. It's a sphere of being aware. Everything we notice, it's a fragment moving through this being aware sphere. And the being aware notices whatever moves in it. So the sounds, rather than them being out there, have the sounds that they appear in this sphere of being aware. Let the sounds and the sensations be met in the same fashion, without resisting, without focusing, without holding them on. Let this fear of being take care of all the feelings and the body. And then I'll switch gears now and I will ask you certain things and say certain words that are meant to evoke certain ripples in this sphere of your I am. And so in this exercise, it's just notice whatever ripples may be evoked. Just allow yourself to see the thoughts and allow the feelings, but don't try to psychologize it too much. So Gurdjieff was talking about struggling with our deepest identifications, struggling with our sleep. And there is this type of relational sleep where we are no longer this being that is universal, but we get cramped into being a me that has issues with some other you, the judgments, comparison, and stuff like that. So in this sphere, I would like you to bring to mind one person that you have withhold or trigger or activation, or if judgments, rejection, whatever. Somebody in the group. Let's start with someone in the group. Even if it could be a big one or it could be a small one. That you know, whenever that person speaks, there is something like, yeah, so just bring someone into the group. And if somehow you really have no issue with nobody in the group, just pick up someone out there. But first, stay with someone in the group if possible. And bring to mind this person, just seeing them. It's an image appearing in this sphere of being aware. Just allow yourself to see, images of whatever that person speaking or that person having a certain behavior. And welcome in your mind's eye the judgment eyes about that. And don't be polite, let it kind of rip inside your head. And see what else. Just don't being spiritual now. We want to put these judgments to be fully allowed. And what else? How do you call a person like that? Yeah, so we are going in the territory of the ego. We are curious about its world. And check into your body and notice and fully allow any energies around this person. See where it is in your body, and you can even mine a little bit and see what is some emotion in the energy, or there's some words. Just being present to this. Yeah, and all of this, there is sphere of being aware. And check into your body if you still have the reaction. Let's ask this reaction. What old story of mine is evoked in connection to this person? The fact this person is like that, or seemingly appears to be like that, or with me, what does it mean about me? Just see what comes, let it, put it on a screen, whatever it says. We are just noticing random stuff that are evoked. Don't judge it, don't judge your judgments. Or, welcome having judgments about you having judgments. Just welcome. And take for a moment, take a little refuge in that which is aware of these energies and here and now, feeling of being. And this judgment and this dynamic and this person and these feelings, what does this remind you of? This dynamic. Who else do you see behind that person from your past? And who else? Maybe there are several people. And see in which way it reminds you of this cousin or this sister. Does this person remind you of anything within yourself or your own past? They have maybe something that you have, but you don't like it in you. You try not to have it. And you can clear now those other past people and just stay to this one. Welcoming any new reactions or feelings. What is, this is really just watching the ripples. What is one advantage of maintaining this judgment or rejection or whatever you have towards this person? What's one seeming payoff? What do you get out of maintaining that? And whatever comes, allow any other bubbles of memories, reactions moving through this sphere. consciously say to yourself, I am. Just open to this aware openness. And what is one disadvantage or cost of you maintaining that thing in your head, in your body, spinning about it, thinking about it? What's one cost, disadvantage? And welcome any other content being flashed into this aware sphere. Whatever is happening, notice this aware open silence that is here as well. And let's pull out one more. What's another seeming payoff? You're getting to get something, feel something, or get to avoid something by maintaining that. Yeah, and just notice, allow any random stuff, sensations, memories that flow through this aware sphere. And if things come up and they recede, just it's fine. Don't worry. Just be. And what is another disadvantage, cost of maintaining this comparison, judging? What's another cost, another disadvantage? I mean, there is the one which is for everyone. What I discovered, the biggest cost is that whenever we are falling asleep with this kind of relational identifications and stuff, we are into the square of separation. We are the cost is it's a small me having some battle with another seeming small me. We lose our freedom and spaciousness. Just welcome anything else bubbling. Into this sphere of wordless I amness. And from this place, just a simple question at the human level. Okay, so they are doing this and that, maybe, or I am imagining it, or whatever. There might be some truth in it, might be projection, might be imagined. What do you want ideally from this person? What do you need from them? What do you want or need from them? Assuming you may not get it, but because people are like that as a result of all their life and their ancestors. But if you were to have it your way, what do you want ideally? What do you need from this person? Whatever that is, just acknowledge that. I want them to stop doing that. I want them to leave me alone. I want them to apologize. Whatever that is, just see whatever comes for you. And stepping back to this sense of aware, open spaciousness, which holds it all. And so, you never know, especially people in this group, if they work a lot on themselves, in a few years, maybe that tendency may diminish. Maybe not. Maybe it's all you. But what do you need from yourself? As this may happen again, you interact with these people, this person says something, or other people like that will come your way. What do you need from yourself? How do you want to be with these triggers? As they will surely arise again. And can you use this? This person is your teacher in some way, is your lamppost. You just need to be very intentional and aware. And this person is an incentive for you to be more awake. And is a teacher in a way that it brings up stuff which are in you. What work tool is right for this situation? so that we don't fall asleep in the same dynamic we do out there. Everybody's doing, judging, comparing, and withholding our love. Now, this being said, we don't have to be buddies with everybody. This doesn't mean that if I'm really conscious, I am now getting along with everybody and we are all yummy. That's a big misunderstanding. You can be very conscious, free of judgments, and have very clear preferences and compatibilities. And it's okay. So in your mind's eye, see this person and you can inwardly, if you feel like it, but it's recommended to see if you can tune into your heart and to apologize, like asking for pardon for judging them and constricting all that they are about this. And sending them from the heart with the breath, like some loving kindness, and seeing that no matter how they are, they surely had to deal with a bunch of shit in their life. Their life was not easy. And then if you can find it from your heart to pardon yourself for this unconscious operating, and then let them all go. Let this person fade away. And allowing this exercise to fade away. And only this borderless sphere of being aware is what we are interested in. And gradually coming back to, bringing, externalizing attention and just being with the eyes open in your space for 2 minutes in silence.